Hello there. Wow, June was amazing. So great job to all of you that had boomer months. It was such a relief for me to see the results of the clients that I work with. So it was some hard work went into that, and I'm just hats off to all of you that had amazing months in June. And I find myself as we move on through the year thinking about cash flow. So I wonder why is it that I'm thinking about cash flow? Because really the future is uncertain and we don't exactly know all the challenges ahead. In fact, I want you to think about what are your challenges right now? What are the things that are concerning you? Cash flow's one of those things that I think is coming up for us to anticipate. We haven't had to worry about it because of the PPP loans, but really it's a consideration. And having the knowledge of your break-even point, your cash flow, your burn rate, having that knowledge allows for you to plan better so you don't end up with an eroded bottom line. I think about, well, what's happening with your bottom line right now? Well, the truth is we're spending more time on each appointment. We're staggering schedules. The turnaround is greater. So we're having more time for each appointment. We're extending appointments for some of those small appointments. And so it's more time and more cost. You have the capital outlay of all the evacuation systems, and you have, those two pieces. So more expense and more time. So how much is that eroding your bottom line? And what's your protection against that? And of course, your protection is to have a plan. And so I wanted to share something with you today. It's really just, it's a simple cash flow formula. And if you know your bottom line, then you can protect your bottom line. So with the simple formula, it's easy. What's the cash in your bank account when you start the month? What are all the inflows? So these are not just net collection inflows, but also the PPP money counts in there, any credit line that you've secured, if you've taken money off the credit line, any inflow. So it's the bank balance plus the inflow minus all outflows. So when you think about this on the outflows, it's not just the operating expenses, but it's the debt expenses, the investing expenses, anything that's on the credit card that you're going to pay off. All of that counts as expense. Your draw counts as an expense. All of that is an outflow equals the cash on hand at the end. So we really don't track cash flow because as long as we have money in the account, we're cool, right? But the idea here is the more you understand your cash flow, the more you can protect your bottom line and the erosion of that bottom line. So let's look at the next piece. So those four pieces are easy. That's your cash in the bank at the end of the month. The next three steps really are your burn rate. So you take that outflow that's in number 3 and above, and you divide it by the number of days worked equals your daily burn rate. So you can figure this out on an hourly basis or a daily basis, but knowing that allows you to set your goals around that burn rate. So when you think about it, so here's a very simple formula and you can follow it easily. I'm just getting my screen back here. And I am going to actually facilitate a whole process and give you a spreadsheet. So stay tuned for those dates coming up. If you're more interested in digging deeper to protect your bottom line, make sure you join us for that session. Great to see you. Good luck. Be safe.